Barry, Keira Knightley is an actress who's always striving to push herself with every role she takes. She may be best known for the Pirates of the Caribbean films, but her acting career began well before that. And as I found out, Keira is an actress who has every intention of only getting better.
Sir, I am honoured by your proposal, but I regret that I must decline it.
I know ladies don't seek to seem too eager.
Mr. Collins, I am perfectly serious. You could not make me happy, and I'm convinced I'm the last woman in the world who could make you happy.
It's that kind of determination and screen presence that's made actress Keira Knightley an Oscar-nominated force to be reckoned with in Hollywood.
I always wanted to be a successful actress. I'm totally obsessed by film, by theatre, by acting. I think it is endlessly fascinating to me.
My darling, I love you. I'll wait for you.
Keira Knightley currently co-stars with James McAvoy in the new film Atonement, a tragic story of two lovers whose budding romance is ripped apart by a young girl's devastating lie.
Celia.
You saw him?
Yes, I saw him. I know it was him.
You know it was him?
I saw him with my own eyes. I love you. Come back to me.
When you were filming a lot of these scenes, did you know in advance that would translate, that connection would translate so well on screen?
I don't think you ever know that it's going to translate on screen. I mean, sometimes it's really weird. You know, you can really get on with people, and for some reason it just doesn't work, or you can really hate each other, and for some reason it does work. I think it's quite rare to find actors that have really great chemistry, and it was a wonderful project to work on, because I think Joe Wright also has, I have really good creative chemistry with Joe Wright, which is equally as rare for actor and director to have that.
Keira also believes Atonement is far more than just a romantic love story.
Everyone says it's about something different, the underlying theme is something different, and I think that's really exciting, you know, and I don't want to sit here and dictate what you should take from it. Yes, it can just be a romance, it can be a film about guilt, it can be a tragedy, it can be, you know, it can be so many different things, and it's wonderful to be a part of something that really makes people think.
Atonement is Keira's second collaboration with director Joe Wright. They first worked together on the film Pride and Prejudice, for which Knightley was nominated for an Oscar.
I think it would be very hard on younger sisters not to have their share of amusement because the elder is still unmarried. It would hardly encourage sisterly affection.
Keira landed her very first big screen role at the age of 14 in the first Star Wars sequel, playing the look-alike decoy for Natalie Portman's Queen Amidala character.
Either choice presents great danger to us all.
We are brave, Your Highness.
If you are to leave, Your Highness, it must be now.
Her breakthrough role was in the 2003 film Bend It Like Beckham, as a female soccer player with big dreams.
Santa Clara! It's in California, it's like one of the top teams. Oh, he even said he could give us like a full scholarship, which means you wouldn't have to pay nothing. Oh, it's so amazing, me and Jess there together.
Now, as a soccer fan, have you forgiven the United States for taking Beckham away?
No.
You're gonna hold that grudge.
Answer, yeah.
In the medieval war epic King Arthur, Keira played a sexy but savage barbarian fighter.
There's a lot of athleticism in those roles, so I have to ask you, as beautiful as you are, do you have a little bit of a tomboy in you?
Yes, I think I was a tomboy when I was little. I didn't wear trousers until I was about 14. I mean, no, I didn't wear skirts until I was 14. It was only trousers.
I've been training since I was 12. Knives, guns, throwing stars, you name it, I can fight with it. I'm a hard worker and a fast learner. Nothing scares me. I'm not afraid to die.
Yes, I always enjoyed playing soccer. I enjoyed doing things like that. I think I'm letting the girly girl come out in me more now.
Parley!
What?
Parley. I invoke the right of parley. According to the code of the Brethren set down by the pirates Morgan and Bartholomew, you have to take me to your captain.
I know the code.
If an adversary demands parley, you can do them no harm until the parley is complete.
It's the Pirates trilogy that catapulted Keira Knightley into superstardom. But Keira says fame can be a double-edged sword.
I read somewhere that you are concerned about young people really being focused on becoming a star, becoming a celebrity. That being a celebrity really isn't
all that it's cracked up to be. What did you mean by that?
Well, I think it's wonderful. If you want to be an actress, if you want to be a singer, if you want to be something in the creative industry, I completely understand that, and I can't tell you what rewards that gives. You know, it's so exciting to be part of something where creatively you've really sweated, you've put your all into it, and then you get an end product like Atonement where people really fall in love with that piece.
A friend of mine has a cottage by the coast. Said we can borrow it when you're next on leave. It's white clapboard with blue painted window frames.
I totally understand if you're passionate about something and through that you get to be well known, because then I can sit here and go, God, yeah, I'm proud of Atonement and how wonderful to celebrate it. If I was sitting here going, yeah, I like to go to parties and get my picture taken, I don't know what that's about. It doesn't seem to be about anything. It's not real, and it's nothing I can be proud of. You know, I can be proud of sitting here and going, people are loving this film. I loved being a part of it. I'm so excited.
Very interesting interview, Tim. She comes off as somebody that has a great sense of maturity with that answer about the difference between celebrity and being an actress. And she's, what, 21, 22?
Yeah, about that age there. And apparently Time magazine seems to agree with her point of view, because back in 2004, they noted her as one of the few actresses out there that's really dedicated to proving herself as a serious actress as opposed to becoming a star. She's just made some bad career choices early on.
The one we saw her with the nunchucks, that was
Domino.
Domino, where she played a bounty hunter, and that got some of the worst reviews in the history of reviews.
Yeah, but I've got to say, you know, with Domino and like in King Arthur, as we saw there, it showed a little bit of versatility with her as well. She's not afraid to try those action roles, and with Pride and Prejudice, shows with some acting chops.
And you've seen the film Atonement. She got the chops?
I loved it. I loved it. Great film. Go and see it.
Is this where people are really going to take her seriously, absolutely, now as an actress?
I think so. I think this is the one that does it for her. Could be some Oscar nods out there. We'll see.
Thanks, Tim.